There was no really change in any anything leading up to it. We just wanted to continue playing our game. I think it was more team basics that we kind of wanted to work on, getting the ball low in the corners and then just taking them and getting to the middle of the floor and kind of getting better angles to shoot on Higgy. You don't get assists without your teammates scoring. So, hats off to the guys that got to the back of the net tonight. I know that we've been really struggling with it. We took a step forward today despite the loss, but we have a lot of stuff to clean up as well.
What were you seeing on the power play tonight, Alex?
Just a change of personnel in certain spots. You got to credit the big guys that make a lot of room. Tiger Clark made a lot of room for myself and other guys like Dyson to kind of get clean looks at Higgy, and we were just successful tonight. I mean, we were just finding the back of the net, and I think that's a positive look out of it. We can dwell on this a little bit just because we didn't get the score we wanted, but we just got open looks and we buried them, which was nice.
Well, that's the thing. He made a lot of strides tonight on offense. Defense clears it up, they'll start winning games.
Absolutely, you're spot on, and it's a team effort. You can't start pointing fingers because when that happens, Clark, you like to say, three are always pointing back at you. So once we put 60 minutes together and finally gather all the pieces. We're going to be a hard team to beat. We're still young. This is still just our third year, and we're still figuring this thing out. And obviously, that's not an excuse. I don't want to make excuses. But there's still learning curves that we need to pick up on. So.
If there is an upside, your power play looked better tonight than it has recently. Is there something different that you guys are doing or looking for on Higgins?
Yeah. I mean, there's certain things skill-wise that we wanted to work on. Not a lot of hitching, not a lot of pumping. We wanted to just pick a spot and shoot there. He's a really great goalie if he gets your eyes on you and kind of has his square to you. So we just wanted to get him moving side to side. Not a lot of goalies are very good getting back and forth. So I thought we did a really great job of that, and we just shot better. That's it. There's nothing magical about it. We just shot the ball a lot better.
Being from Oshawa, how special is it to see this barn packed every week for you guys?
I'm not from Oshawa, but that's fine. Being in Oshawa is great. But for the guys that are from Oshawa, I mean, it's awesome, man. That's the frustrating part, is that you want to put on a show for the people that are coming out, and we're feeling like we're letting them down a little bit. They want to see a product that comes on the floor and doesn't mail it in. And I think that on both sides of the floor, we mailed it in a little bit. And that's not fair to them. We want this barn to continue to pack it. And, I said it in an interview, weeks ago, winning attracts people. So if we can get some wins on the board, I'm sure that this barn will be sold out for a while.
Quick turnaround now, Alex. You got another home game next week against Halifax. Good news is that you're at home, but what's the mindset as you put this game in the rearview mirror and look ahead to a week from now?
Yeah, it's hard to put things in the rearview mirror at the moment. Obviously, there's a lot of emotions, but you're right. We got to go back to the film. We got to look at what we did wrong on both sides of the ball, and we have to look at Halifax. We ran into probably the best goalie performance of all time at the start of the year with Warren. So if we can get to him early, that would be great. If there's one thing I can't say is, if Oshawa can keep continuing to show out like this, it really does help us. It really kind of gives us a great vibe going into those third and fourth quarters, and it's nice to have them on our side. So when we're gathering momentum, they're a part of it. So if they can continue to come, and we'll put something better on the floor next time.